Well, I made some money today. Um, this right here. Oh, I thought the phone was the other way. I was going to spend. Look, folks, I had no money for like 3 days. It's good for me. A lot of people don't have money. I mean, I have things, and I've been selling. And yeah, I talk about me all the time. Gaynell gave me this $5 bill, and y'all, I've talked about y'all, and I unfolded it, and it's folded perfectly. I mean, every angle, perfect. Well, this one's a little out of line, but it's kind of strange. It folded right back, same way. And I was gonna spend it. I almost did. I was down to this, $5, and I like fast food. I'm addicted to it. I can go 4 or 5 days without it. But I went and got some crystal today, and I sold a bunch of stuff today, and made some money, and got a little food. And I blessed my friend. My friend's mentally ill, and so but God uses mentally ill people. I mean, I'm not like, I look, folks, people fuck with me, and I get mad, and I have a right to. I'm a targeted individual, and that's what they do. They don't like mentally ill people because we got demon issues. I mean, we do. I got sleep apnea. That's the devil. And, folks, I really don't care about what people think and how I believe. I believe like Jesus believes. And I talk a lot about the devil because he's my sparring partner, and I'm getting to know how he fights, and I'm beat the hell out of him. Just beat the hell out of the devil. We're gonna get better at it. I don't want to hurt people. I gotta have a balance. Really, sometimes people really make me want to slap them, but I'm not Mike Tyson. I'm not. Maybe I need to take some self-defense. I'm just real, folks. I guarantee you, most of y'all out there the same damn way. You ever want to slap somebody? Probably your kids or your grandma, or your mother made some biscuits that were so good you wanted to slap her. I'm just joking, folks. I'm just joking. But yeah, people make you mad, and it's best just pray a lot and stay out of the flesh, because you can go to jail, slapping folks, or you could die. You slap the wrong person, you're dead. But anyway, jail ain't a place to go. And that's not a good thing to do, slap folks. I mean, Jesus said, if you're slapped, turn another cheek, but he didn't say nothing about you slapping somebody else. If you slap somebody else, hopefully they're a Christian and they'll turn another cheek. Just make sure you slap a Christian. But I'm just joking, folks. But anyway, this right here is amazing. And I'm telling you, I was obsessed with when I was a kid. I made airplanes all the time, different designs, and fly them, and some of them fly real good. And I'd put like little weights, like a paper clip on the nose, and like little different things, and little fins and stuff. But when I think I was sophomore, junior, might have been a junior. Yeah, it's probably junior because I was laying out a lot. I took a pink slip. I think Dwayne Whitted and Chris Coleman was up there in the gym with me. I think it was, I don't know for sure, but I made a little airplane out of a pink slip is about the size of a dollar. They're about the same size, and I made a small airplane. And I didn't expect it to fly good, but I just sailed it off, and it went like this, just real slow, man. It was like catching. It kind of went like that all the way down and landed on that Indian's forehead or face. Right on the face of the Indian. Saw it plain, and everybody else did too, 2 or 3 people. And Coach Frazier went out there and got it, because he's the wrestling coach. Wrestling match, folks. Matt, Indian on the middle. Right in the freaking middle of the gym. I didn't think nothing. I mean, back then I didn't really know God. I didn't know. I always thought God was about to send me to hell. Just slap me and send me on to hell. I was scared of God, and I made fun of Christians. I would cry to Jesus, but I just thought God was like expecting so much of me, and I just knew I failed him all the time. And look, folks, I thought a lot about God, but I didn't think that was God. I didn't. But I just thought it was miraculous. I did think that. I've had stuff like that happen my whole life, folks. And then Coach Frazier unfolded it and looked at it and didn't do nothing. He didn't call me. out or try to, he just said, well, I guess he flew an airplane down here. Do I think God's going to give me an airplane? No, I don't think God's going to do much for me at times, but he has. But, I don't expect anything like that. Airplane. What would I do for a dang airplane? Learn to fly it, I guess. I would be scared to death. I don't like airplanes. I was coming back from kissing me down there at Brother Norval's Spiritual Hospital, and Brother Reagan died down there. Every time I go like somewhere, something happens. When I was in the Caribbean, 9/11 happened. And when I was down there, Ronald Reagan died, and I watched all that funeral and stuff, and I fell in love with this Mexican lady that worked at the desk. I called her when I got home. I said, can we have a long-distance relationship? She was, I don't know what happened to my flesh, but they was working on me. And I went down there and learned some things, but on the way home, we flew in a prop plane into Knoxville, and it stormed the whole way. And that thing sounded like a bucket of bolts. I was praying. Everybody, they were laughing about it, and I was just sweating. I had sweat coming down from my forehead. I make a joke because it's a prop plane. I think I did fly on a prop plane my first trip down to Florida. It was a prop plane into Panama City out of Atlanta. Well, I flew jet down to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta it was a small airport, and that was the first time I ever flew. And I got to have I ordered a mixed drink on that plane. I think I had a Jack and Coke or something, no, screwdriver. They gave me a screwdriver, and I don't even think I was 21. I know I was 18 or 19. They did. They gave me a drink. They asked me if I wanted one. I said, I was just living it up, trying to be important and grow up. But it's the first time I ever flew. I'm a lonely man, ain't I? No, I just like talking about my life and all the signs and wonders, folks. And they've been some miraculous ones. And I had there's a portal in my house, and it's demonic, so pray for me. There's a portal in my house, and my animals go out. My dog went from my kitchen to my basement. I didn't see him disappear, but as I turned my head away and went down the stairs, he was in the kitchen. He wouldn't go down the stairs. He would not. Max, the little dog I got, I was mean to him. I'm mean to animals. I guess I gotta have deliverance. Even my cat, I pet him too hard. I don't ever hurt my cat, but Max would snap at the cat, and then I'd get mad at him and slap him, and then when he'd eat, he'd growl, and I'd play with him, and he bit me. And I never would hit Max. I slapped him a couple of times when he snapped at the cat, because the cat would get around his food. Max was the sweetest dog, but don't get around him when he's eating. He's Chihuahua. But folks, he went from my kitchen to the bottom of my stairwell. I said, okay, Max. I was about to leave, and his food was down there. And I turned around, went down the stairs, and Max was staring up at me at the bottom of the stairs. Now, that kind of has an effect on you. And when Harvey was staying here, our cats would go outside. They'd be outside staring into my window. And it happens a lot. That hasn't happened lately because I've been praying. And I said, well, God, whatever spirit is allowing, and I thought at first that was God. And the Lord spoke to me after that dog instance. And he said, Michael, the Lord said, Michael, that is Satan. I heard it plain. And he's trying to train me in deception and knowing what's discernment, folks. I never was good at discernment, because I would always get a check in my stomach. Even before I became a Christian, I always knew what was right and wrong. And Michael did a lot of wrong, but I would always feel terrible about it. And I would feel, I'd get warned. And when the first time I smoked marijuana, I actually almost heard, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I smoked it on my front porch of a friend of mine. They had moved away and come back into Athens. I think that was the first time, and I was like 13, 12. But then I smoked it more. I went a while, and I didn't really start smoking until I got 14 or 15. and that voice wasn't as strong then, but the first time it was. Folks, marijuana's not good. Full of chemicals, and it'll make you demon possessed. Marijuana will give you devils. See, people, I don't care what you think of me. See, ministers don't talk like this, but I talk about it because I'm a true minister. God's training me in the demonic realm. You know why? Because the devil is angry and he's come down with great wrath because he knows his time is short. And we got to deal with